Movement tips and lifestyle hacks brought to you by FitLabPGH. Movement, a part of making your life complete. FitLabPGH is back with another movement tip and lifestyle hack. Our podcast is all about movement, which is part of making your life complete. And we want to give you some tips and lifestyle hacks of things that you can do, maybe to add on to your life or multitask, so that when your time comes to do some actual movement that you're thinking about, such as walking, running, doing some gardening work, you have your muscles working as well as possible. We're going to use one of those Bear Complex bands again today. I actually have a bar that's used in bar classes that I'm going to be able to use it for, but you can buy various things for anchoring in the door or something else using your imagination to hook one end of the Bear Complex strap. I have the easiest one, the red one here. The next one up is the black one. Both of them are very reasonably priced. I'm a big fan of Amazon because I can use my Amazon Prime. I'll just use the red one. Put it around my body on my waist. I fix one end. We'll have a link in the show notes for something that you can get from Rogue Fitness to anchor it in your doorway. Want this right around the hip bones, and all I'm going to do, this is great when you're doing a conference call, is just think about walking forward, walking back, and what you'll find is as you walk forward, when you go to stop, those posterior hip muscles will kind of kick on, and you want to control it so that you're not rocking back like that. This is not a let's build big muscles. This is more of let's make us aware of where those muscles are. After we've done some forward walking and back, maybe 8, 10, 12 times, we can go sideways. And what happens is we're coming out, and when we pause, the lateral hip muscles on this side kick on. You can do this with a friend of yours, your boyfriend or your girlfriend, family member, to make sure that you're staying nice and straight. The interesting thing for this, for me, when I started doing it, is to recognize the difference between the two sides. In my case, my right hip is weaker than my left hip. And when I go out to the left here, this is quite easy for me. On the other hand, when I go out to the right, I have to focus a lot more so I don't lean into that hip. You can also do the fourth plane, where you can kind of go backwards, stop, coming forwards. This is great if you're somebody who's getting back into a workout routine, if you've got a family member who is elderly and you want to help them work on their balance, or you just want to do something that takes up a little bit of extra nervous energy when you're on a conference call, rather than pacing around the office and trying to figure out what can you throw or what do you need to do. You can get a few steps in if you use a step counter. It's just another way to make us aware of how our hips move and to better prepare our hips to counteract the effects of lots and lots of sitting. Thanks for joining FitLabPGH for another movement tip and lifestyle hack. 3 times a week, FitLabPGH brings you a movement tip or lifestyle hack. Thanks to the Pilates Body for providing us a locale for filming.